Okay, so I'm going to do an example that should help you understand the concept of absolute values a little more. So in this example, I want to express 3 is less than t, or t is less than 0, using absolute values. Okay, so you can conceptualize this. If you have 0 and 3, you want to be greater than 3 or less than 0. So the easiest way to do this is to subtract by the midpoint. So my midpoint of two general numbers, a and b, is given by a plus b over 2. Which means that the midpoint of our two numbers, 0 and 3, is 0 plus 3 over 2, which is just 3/2. Okay. And the reason we're finding it is we're going to subtract by the midpoint. Okay. So the first inequality, the 3 is less than t, becomes 3 minus the midpoint is 3/2 is less than t minus 3/2. Remember, we can do this with inequalities. We can add or subtract whatever we want, as long as we do it to both sides. And the second one is t minus 3/2 is less than 0 minus 3/2. Let's make this consistent. 3/2. Okay. Now here's going to be the key part in your understanding of inequalities. Remember in class, we said that absolute value of x is greater than a if x is greater than a or x is less than negative a. We said this in class. So here, can you see how I'm going to use it? I keep writing things. Okay, so here we're going to use it where x is a thing in common in both inequalities, so x is going to be t minus 3/2, and a is the thing that switches signs, so a is going to be, oh my gosh, a is going to be 3/2. And I skipped one step up here, is I should have simplified this. So if I simplify 3 minus 3/2, I get 3/2 is less than t minus 3/2, or t minus 3/2 is less than negative 3/2. That's this statement, just simplified. Okay, so now we're going to use this note. So we're going to have x be the thing in common, which is t minus 3/2. And we're going to have a be the thing that switches signs, so a is going to be 3/2. And using the note, we get that this is the same thing as t minus 3/2 is greater than 3/2. And this makes sense conceptually because if I have 3/2 right in the middle, my distance on both sides of these. Distance is 3/2. So I want the distance between 3/2, the midpoint 3/2, to be greater than my red distance. That way I can land in the shaded areas. And again, the distance between t and 3/2 is absolute value of t minus 3/2.